There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonists was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
Hey, Fluffy. So, I don't know if you know this game, but this game is called Deliver Us the Moon. It's a little indie game that picked up steam through kind of word of mouth that it got an upgrade to the PS5. I've played it before, as you can see with the continue, but this game is great. I love this game. It's kind of a straightforward puzzle, story-based puzzler, but I love this game, and I thought this would be a great one to actually have a first real start to. So I'm going to get it started, and then I'm going to have it play its cinematic, and then I'll answer your question from earlier. Yes, I do want to start a new game.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later.
What's wrong, Garth?
In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of resource shortages.
All right.
The dust storm is expected to hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th are you there? By late afternoon, and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert.
Oh, I forgot how awkwardly this game controlled, though.
Of the impacted area.
Oh, I can't stop it.
For
okay.
North of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius. This was Nicole Page for
You've done it 1,000 times before during our simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck. Okay. So, to answer your question, Fluffy, I believe you asked me... Okay, Rex. You asked me what my favorite movie was and what its plot was. So, as a person who's watched a lot of movies, there is no one movie that I usually pick as my favorite. I have a couple go-tos. So I'll talk about both of the ones that I use as my kind of interchange between number 1 and number 2. Oh, forgot about the pad.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch
But
platform and
my
prime lock
favorites
the
as of
liftoff.
late
We have
are
to launch before the dust storm hits.
2019's Parasite. 2019's Parasite by Bong Joon-ho, and 2000's In the Mood for Love by Wong Kar-wai.
There she is, the tourist
Parasite is a more
It took us
recent
4 years to get her ready for
movie.
launch.
Like I said, it's
But
for
you need to
2019,
hurry.
and
The dust storm will hit
it won
this
Best
area
Picture
in a
that
few
year, but I
hours.
caught
If
it
we don't
in
succeed now, the
theaters
Katrina mission will be over for
in
good.
November of 2019. I escaped from school to watch it. Probably shouldn't have. But the plot of that story, of that movie, is all about a lower class family attempting to